So I was wrong with just about everything when it comes to my MVP, Defensive Player of the Year picks, because I had Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo contending for both of those, but they have both missed some time, or their teams just aren't playing the best. Granted, Giannis did just almost 50-piece Anthony Davis the other day, even though it was a close game from the Lakers. They actually played well as a team. But when it comes to that superstar matchup, yeah, AD just didn't show up. I mean, 18 and 9. I mean, that's okay for, these other middle of the pack bigs, but not, a superstar, top 5 talent, top 10 player in the league big. That's just not okay. And it's not that he got, outscored. Like, if he would have had like a 30 and 12 game, alright. And, they lost, whatever. Because, he played good, and you could say that they could key in more on Anthony Davis because the Lakers spacing isn't as good as the Bucks. That would be A-okay. But that wasn't the case. I guess he just didn't feel like, taking that matchup personally. And Giannis did, and he almost 50-pieced them. But when it comes to like my seedings and MVP player picks, yeah, all those are wrong because currently the MVP is Stephen Curry. If he keeps playing the way he does, he could get, another unanimous MVP because the Warriors are 13-2 right now. It's like we're back in 2015, 2016. It's crazy. But they've been playing great basketball. And when it comes to my standings in the East and the West, yeah, just about most of them are wrong. We can just look at the East first. The Miami Heat, number 1. Brooklyn Nets, number 2. Chicago Bulls, 3. And the Wizards at 4. Yeah, I had the Heat at 4. I had the Bulls, making the playoffs, but didn't have them in the top 4. And I had the Nets, I believe, at 3. Had the Hawks at 2. And the Bucks at 1. The only teams that are in here, well, the only team that's in here that I thought would be in there were the Nets, because the Hawks and the Bucks are at 10 and 11. So, yeah, those seedings aren't the most accurate. And then we check out in the West. I predicted the Lakers winning 60 some odd games. Fucking idiot. And they are, let's just check, 8 and 8. So 500, and they are the 9th seed currently. And when it comes to the top 4 teams in the West, you have the Warriors, the Suns, the Jazz, and the Mavericks. The Suns being there isn't surprising. I had them at 3, I had Utah at 2. So yeah, Utah and Phoenix just flipped places, so that was actually right. But I had the Lakers, getting off to a good start early because they did have a soft schedule, and they didn't want to win those games. And the Mavericks are at 4 when I had them at 6. Memphis is at 7 when I had them at 5. So the West isn't too bad. It's just my main pick, which is the Lakers. Yeah, they are the 9th seed right now, when they should be 13 and 2 or 12 and 4, 11 and 5. They actually want to win games against these bad teams. But hey, that's what happens when you lose against the Timberwolves. What happens when you lose against the Thunder twice after blowing gigantic leads. It's whatever. And I want to hear that. Well, LeBron isn't playing. He should be playing tonight. Well, he's 50-50 to be playing tonight against the Celtics. I mean, yeah, it's whatever if they win or lose that game. I'm going to give LeBron his 2 to 3 games, to get back in game shape. But the whole point of them trading for Westbrook was when LeBron is out, or you only have, you miss one of those superstars, you're able to, still tread water and win these games. Like, I'm not expecting them to beat the Bucks without LeBron, but I am expecting them to beat the Thunder twice and to, beat the Timberwolves without LeBron. I am expecting that, and I don't think that's asking too much when you got 2 superstars, or at least one bona fide superstar with Anthony Davis. So I don't think that's asking too much for them to win those games against those bad teams. But Stephen Curry, MVP, Kevin Durant could be in the close second, and Nikola Jokic is putting Denver on his back. And he's been playing great basketball, but the team around him is pretty beaten up, with Michael Porter Jr. being injured, and of course Jamal Murray still being injured. So that's really good considering the injuries they have right now, because they got Aaron Gordon, Monte Morris, and Will Barton trying to help carry the load on offense, which isn't the best. It's not. And yeah, my other picks, Rookie of the Year, Jalen Green, not looking the best right now, but he could turn around. It looks like it's going to go to Evan Mobley right now, because the Cavs are actually looking like a solid team, which is surprising. Most improved player, OG Anunoby. It could happen. Maybe, maybe not. And I'm still confident in my 6-man Jordan Clarkson pick. Now, when it comes to the MVP, I had Giannis, Joel, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, Luka. Is going to go to Steph at this point between those names, because Luka won't be a high enough seed. And, yeah, Joel's missed time. And Giannis, the team's not playing the best right now, but they could turn it around, being like Chris Middleton just came back in that game against the Lakers. But if Steph keeps it up, I'm confident he's going to win MVP. Confident. Because the Lakers, not the Lakers, the Warriors have been playing outstanding basketball right now. And I know they had a soft schedule as well, but hey, they beat the teams they're supposed to beat. So I'm not going to even say, well, they had a soft schedule. They actually won the games, unlike the fucking Lakers. But that's all I got, really. Just wrong on a lot of these predictions. But hopefully the Lakers turn around. I'm going to assume that they will. And I'm going to still shoot for a top 2. Yeah, I'm going to shoot for a top 2 seed. That's going to be a stretch because you're going to need guys like LeBron, AD to just stay healthy throughout the rest of the year. And of course their younger players, because while Townsend Tucker just came back, Kendrick Nunn still isn't out there. Austin Reeves been sidelined with a hamstring injury for the last couple of games. And Trevor Ariza isn't out there, but he's old, and then they're talking about him playing the wing. I doubt it, because again, he's old. And they just got Shawty Brown out from the G League, so he'll probably be playing a lot of wing minutes in the near future. But that's the Lakers right now. When it comes to the games we got on tonight, I believe the Bulls and Nuggets are playing. Yes, they are. And you got Dallas and Phoenix. You got the Lakers and Celtics, and there's a couple other games. Yeah, that's slipping my mind right now. But when it comes to these games tonight, I'ma go with the Nuggets beating Chicago. I'll go with Dallas beating Phoenix, and of course, I gotta pick the Lakers against the Celtics because fuck the Celtics. So that's all we got for today. We'll see how these picks age within the next couple of weeks. We have been currently wrong, like dead wrong. But hey, it's basketball. And with LeBron coming back, hopefully this team actually, starts playing like they give a shit. Don't know though. I don't know, because when LeBron was here against the Rockets and the Cleveland Cavaliers, this team barely managed to beat them. So don't know what's going to get into them. But again, you'll have Townsend Tucker, you'll have another ball handler, you'll have someone that can score off the bench. Melo has been, falling down to earth after his hot start, which isn't surprising. But hopefully he can shake the rust off and get back. Not shake the rust off. Hopefully he can just shake his slump off and get back tonight against the Celtics. And yeah, hopefully THC keeps doing what he's doing. He's poured in around 12-15 points since his last 3 games and playing for us. I know he scored like 20 against the Bucks and the Spurs. But yeah, looking forward to seeing them play. And without the way, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe, and I'm out.